I was really coming to please my parole officer and say, hey, I'm doing something.
Well, for one, it's to be a better father, to be able to communicate with my children better.
I knew there was more to being a parent than what I thought there was.
Well, I heard it through my father-in-law, and he was talking about, that there was a program that, helped fathers, and, and I think that I'm a big believer in education. I think that the more you know, the better off you're going to fare out. So I told him that I would give it a try.
And so, yes, I was going to counseling in Aliviane. So my counselor told me, well, you have a 1-year-old son, and, well, he's like your motivation, everything. He's my everything, so she referred to me to this program, fatherhood program, that it would be perfect for me to get counseling through here.
Actually, it was a counselor that suggested. She said, I was going through some things, and she had heard about it, and she said, hey, I think this would really benefit you.
And like I said, I wasn't court ordered or anything. I was just looking to make a change, and because I just tired. I guess I wanted to feel better, and I wanted to feel like I was making the right decisions. The fact that he said, you can come to our class, which is not a class, but it's a group, and you will learn and gain lots of things that you thought you were only going through, but you're not.
Yeah, I found out, through one of my friends, I was at a other program, and they asked me if I had kids, and I said yes. And they're like, would you be interested in taking this fatherhood program? It's supposed to better yourself as a better father. And I said, yeah, let's see. You always learn something new every day.
It's a big responsibility to be a father, and I think that everybody should take a class to be it, because we take classes to become a professional, we take classes to get trainings, and there's not really classes to become parents. So I really thought that it would be a benefit to me and my children.
For me, it's like, with me having my children, I'm their teacher, so how am I going to show love and compassion to my children and be there when I wasn't given that as a child? I can't teach something I was never taught. So I came here really just to educate myself.
It's like I was motivated, I was like, I wanted to get like that help to be like a better father to my son, since I'm not with the mother of my little boy. I'm not with her, so like it's my first boy, so I want to get like advice, hints, counseling, so I could learn to be like a good father figure to my son. So yeah, I was like, yeah, this is the right place for me.
This is what I've been looking for, some sort of support or somebody to help me. I just felt so alone, My wife and I had gotten a divorce. I didn't show up for the decree, and she was awarded custody because I wasn't responsible enough to show up, and I just self-destructed after that, and there was nothing in place. I didn't know who to turn to. I didn't know what to do. I just felt like the worst person, worst dad ever.
I was in a crisis. I was in a bind. I was just, even to the point where, either live here or live there type of situation. And this program and Stephen Goodman kept me here.
I felt myself going back down a slide that I've been down before, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I took the pamphlet. I came up to the place. I sat down with Mr. Reggie Moss, and he told me about the program, and he said, just give me one chance. And I gave him that one chance, and I was hooked. I wish any father or any mother that wants to join the program would come in and attend. There's always room for improvement with anybody.